This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and fire. We keeping the foot on the what? On the neeks. We keeping the foot on the what? On the neeks. Listen, man.
Go ahead.
You see, Stephen A. Smith is part of what we call emotionally stupefied peons network. Their job is to propagate single family homes. Let me say it again. Their jobs in the black community is to propagate single family homes, build it up, while tearing down family homes that have a two-parent structure. Let me say it again. Tear down family homes that have a two-parent structure. Why am I saying this? You see, when Stephen A. Smith tells Errol Spence to retire, he's telling, you have to look at the bigger picture. He's telling the two-parent home system to retire. And he's propagating and building up when Terence Crawford, the chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. The single family home, the single parent raising, he's propagating that up. Remember, in the black community, they want to tear us down. They want us to accept that a single family home environment is better than a dual family home environment. Let me say it again. They want to make you believe that a single family home environment is better than a dual family home environment. See, I had to drink coffee for that because the nonsense that has come out of Stephen A. Smith's mouth, the spewing and the ridiculousness, for him to sit here understanding that there's a bilateral rematch, understanding that there's a trilogy, but he wants to propagate this barking, a chihuahua barking behind that damn fence, this smoking mirrors boxer. Remember, Terence Crawford's always been a chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. This is the first time that he's ever been in big dog status. So you know they got to get behind him. When you get behind Terence Crawford, they want you to get behind the beta male black ideology of it's okay to be a mama's boy. It's okay to be built up in big dog status as a mama's boy. It's okay for black people to be crippled. It's okay for black people to be in a one family household environment. This is why Stephen A. Smith is going ham on Errol Spence. This has nothing to do with the Spence versus Crawford. This is bigger than you guys. This is why I told you guys you're living in an illusion. You're living in a matrix. This is why I told you Spence and Crawford is bigger than what you guys think that it is. If you guys listen to this platform, you listen to this channel, you will be on the wave, the thumb, the needle, the curve, and the aisle of the damn situation. He knows everything will lead the ship and lead you right. Lead your corpus callosum right. Lead your cerebellum right. Lead your medulla oblongata right. Remember, the corpus callosum, the way it's set up, the cerebellum, the way it's set up, the medulla oblongata, the way they are set up to basically be part of understanding and functioning in regards to your motor skills and your ability to effectively and reasonably think. Emotionally stupefied peons network, they don't want you to reasonably think. They don't want you to effectively think. They want you to be a Rudy Poo and a plum brain. They want you to be a classic dote and a troglodyte. They want you to be an ultra fanboy and an ultra fangirl with the ultra fanboy and the ultra fangirl rhetorics. Basically, they want you to be brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo heads, meaning they don't want you to have no brain cells. They don't want you to have anything up here. They don't want your neuron receptors to be clicking on all cylinders. They want you to be off. They want your biorhythms to be off. That's why they're appealing to your emotion right now. So when Terence Crawford says the chihuahua barking behind the damn fence, he's big dog status. He retired Errol Spence. Errol Spence needs to retire from boxing because it wasn't the car crashes that retired Errol Spence. It was Terence Crawford's fist. You know him, he's dramatic. You see what the drama does? You see what the theater does? You see what the theater event, the movie premiere gives you? It gives you an ambiance. It gives you a nuance. It gives you everything that's associated, appropriated, abbreviated, and damn near excoriated in the aspect and in the fact of this, in its definition of making you feel some type of way. See, they want Errol Spence to feel this one because at the end of the day, They never wanted Errol the True Spence to be in a position to where he got the Mayweather dichotomy. They didn't want that. It was just like Kobe Bryant. They didn't want Kobe Bryant to be in that Michael Jordan dichotomy. But see, Errol the True Spence and Kobe Bryant shares one thing in common. Greatness personification can only be hindered. The motherfucker can't be stopped. Let me say it again. Greatness personification can only be hindered. The motherfucker can't be stopped. So they're going to come back. Their greatness personification is going to elude. Their greatness personification, although it's hindered right now, although it's a minor setback right now, greatness personification can't be motherfucking stopped. So that means it's going to come back. And when it comes back bigger than ever, deepest, bluest, my heart is like a shark's fin. Deepest, bluest, my heart is like a shark's fin. Deepest, bluest, my heart is like a shark's fin. When it's all said and done, the Megalodon shark will be back. See, they wanted you to think a prehistoric shark that never had a predator had a predator. You see how they deluded you? You see how they eluded you? You see how they bait and switched you? You see how they put you in a Tsukuyomi? If you know Naruto, you understand what I'm saying. Meaning they put you in a visual trance. The visual trance that they put you in is basically a sleep world called the Matrix. The Matrix is Terence Crawford won a non-credible fight. Terence Crawford had loaded and padded gloves. Terence Crawford was on PEDs called snacks. Terence Crawford was bigger in size than he's ever been. Terence Crawford had muscles his body never understood and never comprehended. Terence Crawford had unmistakable power he's never seen in his life. He was eating up those biogenesis. He was eating up those Balcos. He was eating up those snacks. And Errol the True Spence became the casualty of it. But you see, in the battle, they got to build up the Chihuahua walking behind the damn fence into big dog status. But let's be honest here. Let's be clear. There's a trilogy. There's a war of attrition. So when it's all said and done, greatness personification can only be hindered for the number 3 of confirmation. But the motherfucker can't be stopped. So Errol the True Spence is coming back. Yes. Tactical aggression is back on the menu. Technical punching placement is back on the menu. Body snatching work, the levying onslaught of the punishment style. Conglomeration of punishment. The stimulus package of punishment. Punishment nevertheless is back on the menu. And when it gets back, you best believe, you best be rest assured. All of these Bud Man fans, all of these Terence Crawford fanboy man crushes, all of this hating, all of this trolling, all of this laughing of Errol the True Spence, guess what? They're all going to crawl right back into the hole that they came out of. You know, they're cockroaches. We've sang the song before. La cucaracha, yo no puedo caminar. La cucaracha, yo no puedo caminar. They're going to be scattered cockroaches again. They're going to scatter, man. I'm telling you. Right now, they're being opera singers. Right now, they're giving their reassurances, false reassurances, that is. They're going from channel to other channels, feeling some type of way, feeling good. But this is a short-term feel good. This is a short-term feeling. Because in the long-term feeling, in the war of attrition, the big fish will be back better than ever. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat true telefashion. Stephen A. Smith, you was in a 2-parent home. You should know better. But you know what? You've signed your soul over to emotionally stupefied peons network. So I don't expect no better for you. So you get the biggest higgity fucking hush of the damn day. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat true telefashion. I keeps the foot on the what on the Nicks. I keeps the foot on the what on the Nicks. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.